guys, how we doing? FM Daily, and welcome to our Shrewsbury town. Surviving Shrewsbury, getting Shrewsbury all the way to the Premier League. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a bit too long, if I'm honest. A bit too long. Dale, what have you been doing? I've been working. I've been travelling. I've been doing loads of stuff all over 3 different continents. Crazy stuff. But now I am back and I am focused in on life here at Shrewsbury, ready to take us to the Premier League Championship. And to be honest, just happy if we stay in the league. But how's it been going? That's what you're wondering, this big gap. What's been happening at Shrewsbury? Well, you know what, guys? It's been going a little bit better than I thought it would, with some awful moments as well. So let's get straight into that one. To my knowledge, to my guesstimate, I haven't even looked at where we finished. That's how long it's been that long. I haven't actually looked at where the last game was. But I think it was around about the Charlton and the Ipswich games, losing to these boys. And you know what? Drawing, and then losing to Ipswich. But the difficulty coming out of that was the 1-1 draw we got against Bristol Rovers. Now Bristol Rovers are a team we should be beating. Goal from Adrian O'Brien. You know that's a decent return. A 3-0 win next against Peterborough. Up here, you'll see 2 goals from Daniel Udo, 1 from Luke Leahy. And this is where we thought we'd be. You know, we're dancing around in those playoff positions, getting good results like this. We've had a very good February, and if we could keep that going, which we didn't, we had a massive dip. But now, in April, we need to push on. That's what we thought. A 3-0 win is going to help us push on as well, but couldn't keep us going to the next game. We lost 1-0 to Barnsley. Devontae Cole with that goal. And you watch the games, and obviously these are off camera, but we weren't terrible. We just weren't good enough. And the next game was another one of those where we weren't terrible. I mean, we lost 3-1, and looking at the score, you'd think, wow, Dale, you've got to be doing better on that one. But truthfully, you know, we had, I think, a 1.7 on the XG. They had like a 3, like a 0.3. Like, they shouldn't have scored the goals that they did. They were just lucky goals, really. We came out of that, and we were playing Plymouth. And Plymouth, by the way, I don't know if they're already promoted. Ipswich have already been crowned champions. We'll see very shortly. I think Plymouth are already promoted, and we just beat them 5-1. Tom Bayliss playing the game of his life, but more importantly, Adam Reach playing the game of his life. He had an unbelievable game, guys. I couldn't even get over it. I was like, this is why we signed you in January. This is what we wanted you to do. And he did it well. Sun Sub Bell getting the goal, and Tom blocks him at the end as well, which really helped us. A penalty was given away, but in the game, in the main, it didn't really matter for us. We were winning that game. So we've got the 2 big games we knew were coming, Bolton and Sheffield Wednesday, 2 playoff rivals, both already secured in the playoffs. And hopefully we can beat them too, secure ourselves in the playoffs. And then we've got an extra bit of this season that we weren't expecting at the start of it. But here we go. This is how it's looking. Ipswich are the champions. Plymouth, not quite up yet, but you can see they are practically up. Bolton today is going to be an incredibly difficult game. 86 points. They have been flying. Only lost 7 all season. Then we got Sheffield Wednesday, who have done well as well, and we will then be playing the last game, I think it's against Lincoln, so it's going to be very difficult run in. Could go down to that last game, but if we can get ourselves to win today against Bolton, win today against Sheffield Wednesday, then guys, we're in the playoffs and we don't need to worry about that until next week. But remember, guys, do the like and the subscribe and do all the beautiful stuff. Let's try and get this channel somewhere. That'd be lovely. Would mean that, you know, I'm not doing this for funsies. That would be great. But I absolutely love doing it, and I love the fact that you guys are still here with us watching this. Let's get ourselves to this Bolton game. As always, cup of tea is in hand, and let's see. We are away from home at Bolton Wanderers, University of Bolton Stadium. Now it's called Trafford, in goal for them. Kieran Lee, one of my favourite players of all time, is playing there right back, it seems. Tuel Mbete, on loan from Man City here. Declan John, Morley Dempsey, MJ Williams, Randall Williams, Budvarsson, and Dion Charles for them. For us, we're going like this. Morosi in goal. Wisdom playing right back. Tilton Pennington, 2 central midfielders. Reach is going to be playing left back today, different to what he's been playing in recent games. We've got Phillips on the right-hand side. We've got Aidan O'Brien on the left-hand side in the top 2. We have Phillips and Leahy in the central midfield positions. Just in front of those 2, we've got Bayliss, and up front we've got Sun Sub Bell. I mean, I think it's a decent team to go out there today. It's a very changed team from the game against Plymouth, but that's basically because the games are so quickly coming up on us at the moment. We've got another game against Sheffield Wednesday very shortly, so that's why Taylor Moore is on the bench, and he'll be playing in that game, I would expect, and Shipley as well. It's probably Flanagan will. Let's get to the game. Let's see what we can do. Here we are, pre-match. That's how they face up. That's how they look. Cameron Jerome on the bench. How old is he? Isgrove as well. Used to always sign Isgrove from Southampton. Used to always do it. Thought he was great. That's how we set up. You know how we look. You know what we do here at Shrewsbury. The stadium's looking nice, not fully full, but they are sitting in a very good position today. I think a win for them will secure their... oh, no, they are already secured in the playoffs, but it will secure their third spot, which will give them the best opportunity. Kick-off to get into the playoff final as the game kicks off here. And it's quite a slow one. Nothing much happening. And I'll tell you what, are happy with that. Well, we're keeping it very Shrewsbury. We're keeping it very Shrewsbury. Nothing much happening. But here is the first opportunity. It's Leahy in a cracking position. Just outside the box. Let's go. Oh, it's off the post. Oh, what a save, Trafford. What a save from Tilt's follow-up. An absolutely fantastic save from Trafford there. He made it look very, very easy. I'm sure it wasn't very easy, but they're breaking now with Dion Charles, Morley, Dempsey playing it nicely around. As a good tackle in from Bayliss. I tell you what, if he can keep playing like he played in the last game, we have a player. We know Tom Bayliss could be a player, but last game he was a different gravy. As O'Brien, the forgotten man, he's come back in January, and since then he's done decent. Can he do really decent? No, Bayliss. Oh, come on, son. Corner, Matty Phillips. Is he going to be able to produce something? No, it's a bit too heavy. The ball goes back out to him. Back into Lee. He actually shoots. Scores! 1-0. Boom. That is what we're talking. Didn't expect that at all. As Luke Leahy, as the ball comes out to him, controls it beautifully, slides it away into the bottom right-hand corner. Let's see it again. The ball goes in for the back post. Cleared. Only half cleared. Pennington tried to head it back in. Matty Phillips knocks it. Leahy inside the box. Great first touch and bang. Smashes it above the keeper. Could Trafford have done better? You could claim. Half time. And just told the boys, keep going. We're getting a good amount of shots away. We just need to put them away. And that's kind of what it's been like. Last game we were putting them away. And that was the difference as Dempsey comes in here. Reach tries to boot it away. It's not good enough, really, as Wisdom. We're going to play out from the back. That's not exactly my favourite style. As Dempsey tries to take him on. O'Brien into Tilton. Tilton Phillips. I mean, we're playing nice football here, boys, but don't give it away. Do not give it away. That's all we're asking for. As Phillips plays it back to Pennington, a 2-0 advantage in this game would be amazing. But 1-1 is not great. Oh, Bayliss. I've just told you how good he's doing. It's a two-footed lunge, and he's definitely off. Not what we need. Look at those. I mean, you can see them now. Look at what we are as a team. Sadly, it doesn't help us in this situation. So I'm going to keep them doing this. I'm not going to make many. I'm actually not going to make any changes. I'm just going to keep it as it is, but probably have to go a lot more defensive. Let's be honest. As they come forward, Dempsey over the top. It's 1-1. It's just like that. That's how quick it is when you're down to 10 men against the team who are in third in the league. So decisions have to be made here, boys. Do I go straight to a defensive unit? Do I go straight and just block it? Do I accept it, or do I? You know me. I don't like to just accept a defeat or accept a draw. But it's difficult. We're at that time of the season where we've just got to make decisions. All right, they've got it. Lee into Williams. Dinks. Not good enough. Not a good enough little dink there. We're simply just trying to run out the game here. And an injury. Not an injury. Sunset Bell as well. What a player he is. What a player he's been for us as well. And the last thing we wanted there was an injury to him. We're going to make a double sub. We're going to bring on Arthur as well. And if we can, we got a right back. We do in Taylor Moore. Let's try and get some fitter players on the pitch. We'll be taking O'Brien off shortly as well, but that one will be purely to waste time over anything else, because we're trying to get this 1-1 draw out of this game, get something to go home with from here. But it's going to be tough. We know it's going to be tough, but we're doing well at keeping this low block and stopping Bolton getting anything from the game. Don't do this. We have defended stoutly. We've defended unbelievably. And now we've come back. There's 10 seconds left of the game. And I'm really hoping this is just to show us full time and just so the boys can cheer. Because we've got to 5 minutes here, ref. Just let him kick the ball and blow it. Just kick the ball and blow. Let this be the worst highlight anybody's ever seen on Football Manager. I'm more okay with that than anything. I mean, we've taken literally a minute. There it is. Literally the worst highlight you've ever seen. But we've come away with a 1-1 draw. But over that, we've lost Bayliss for the rest of the season. I would have thought with that red card. And also Sunset Bell. Let's just hope that's not much. Let's hope it's a very, very small injury. But a 1-1 draw away at Bolton. I think we're taking that, especially with 10 men. Only a 1-3 dayer, which is it's relieving. It's relieving a 1-3 dayer. Just a nice little bruised knee. I'll take that. I'll take that any day as the team do well enough. Bayliss is banned. We know that he's going to have that. We're not going to appeal it. We saw it. It wasn't great. Pike, who's not having a great time on loan, let's be honest. Anyone who wants to see how Raquel Pike is doing. Doncaster, 16 games, 1 goal, a 6.47. So I don't see him coming back to us next season. So we have big decisions to be made over the summer. Whether we get into the playoffs, whether we do the impossible and go up, which I don't see. But we've got some big decisions to be made. Let's get to the Sheffield Wednesday game. It's not far away. I think it's 3 days away. 7 days away. It's further than I thought. Something might happen in between. I've just done a press conference on what, we've got to look forward to. Sheffield Wednesday being a possession-hungry team. We're going to press them. Everyone knows this is what we're going to do. He chatted back. Also, as a Sheffield Wednesday fan, the Moore situation in real life right now is crazy. I'm not quite sure what's happening, but that's not the point. Then, the next thing we see, as I've told them, I was like, Aidan O'Brien, perfect for this game. The way he's been playing, doing super well. Out for 3 weeks. Out for 3 weeks. They're making it difficult for us to try and get these playoffs, but we're going to try. We knew it would be extended. This is not new information for us. It is 3 games for Tom Bayliss. That keeps us out. Him out basically for the rest of the season. Maybe comes in. If we could do well in the playoffs, if we can get into the playoffs, he will come back for the second semi-final. But a 7.11 over 37 games so far this season. He's shown his worth there. He's definitely shown his worth. And if we can keep him, we've got a good chance again next year. But I'm already looking to next year, believe it or not. I'm risking it for a biscuit. I know it might not be the best decision, but Sun Bell is starting. And it was a difficult one. Should I start Udo? Should I start Sun Bell? Actually, I love Sun Bell, so I've gone with him. In goal, Morosi. Right back, Wisdom. Flanagan and Tilt in the middle. Nurse on the left. Killian Phillips and Luke Leahy, they are playing in the central midfield, defensive midfield spots. Right wing, Reach, left wing, Shipley. Just behind the striker, we have Phillips playing there today. See what he can do, see if he can do it well enough. I said, Sunset Bell up front. Sheffield Wednesday, Pierce Charles in goal, which is only a youngster, I think 19 years old. So we've got an opportunity there if we can get some shots away. Talking about youngsters, Glover's playing as well. Don't even know Al Dakhil is. They have not got the best team. I don't know if it's loads of injuries. I don't know what's happened. Jack Vale, good player to have on loan. Josh Windass, obviously, and Byers, very, very good players. But I would not say that is the best Sheffield Wednesday team. And I'd also say that the substitutions that they have there aren't great. So we have an opportunity here, boys. Kick off here in the big game. The Sheffield Wednesday Shrewsbury, the Dale Derby, as we all know it as, is here. It's out, and Sheffield Wednesday playing in the pink. Sheffield Wednesday, as I say, not in the best, in the best use of players, I think. I don't know. Maybe that's me just being hopeful. It could easily be me, hopefully. They might do good here as Nurse is forward into Phillips. Really, really weird ball in. And it's caused the counter-attack for Sheffield Wednesday. As Vale comes forward, the number 9 for them as Reece James plays it down. He's crossing it in surely. He's got so much time and space. Byers 1-0 and we can't allow that. They've not got the best team. We've seen that player for player. They've not got the best team, but we can't allow their better players to be free like that. Vale has way too much time here on the left-hand side. I don't really know what Tilt's doing. In the middle there, it's not good enough. And then Byers is way too free. We've got 2 defensive midfielders, and he's not even needing to worry about anything, is he? Oh, come on, boys, better than that. Come on, Wisdom, let's change it. Let's change the momentum in this game. Let's have a shot away. Let's get a shot away at Pierce Charles, this young goalkeeper. I don't know how much he's been playing for Sheffield Wednesday, but I believe in us. If we can get some shots away, that we might get some goals today. As Nurse takes it down the left-hand side, puts it in. Not good enough, really, but Wisdom puts it back. It's not over yet. Wisdom's got loads of space. We've got quite a lot of space, actually, out on the wings here as our midfield wingers. Ricci against his old team, off the bar. Half-time 1-0, and I'm just going to tell the boys they've not done well enough. We need to get shots away, and I think that's going to be something tactically we will change in the second half. 0.06 XG. That's just not good enough, is it? I've put a shooting on site. I've added it in. I'm hoping that's going to make a difference for us as Wisdom crosses it in. Shipley header. Pierce saves. Oh, Charles saves, sorry. Not good enough. Not good enough. And the worst part is that the highlight is continuing. I don't mind now because we're in control of the ball. As Reach has a cut. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Shoot on sight when you've got Adam Reach is an absolute godsend. What a finish from Reach against his former team. Will Volk's giving the ball away way too easily. But you can't allow this. You just can't allow this. What a strike. What a goal, Reach. Goal of the season. Goal of the season. They're back, and it's a long ball, but it's not gone anywhere as we go forward again. Down to Reach, crosses it in. Sun Sup. He's got a score. That should be 2-1. Should be 2-1. We're not stopping. We are not stopping. And that's the positive here as Killian Phillips into Wisdom. Tell you what, don't make your way into the box if you're not going to do anything. Leahy shoots. Oh, it's real close again. Triple sub will be on its way very, very shortly. Oh my gosh, boys. Come on, don't allow this. We've been on top in this game. Good. Flanagan takes the ball back, gives it to Nurse. Let's work it forwards. Shipley, not a good touch. But we win it back again. It's all over the place. It's through. Matty Phillips, 1-on-1. No way. We've only got ourselves to blame, I think, in this game. Triple sub has been made. Bennett is on. Winchester on. Udo on. But it's slipping away. Would we have taken a draw before? Maybe. Shipley. Oh. We might have taken a draw. If you'd have told us we've got Bolton and Sheffield Wednesday in 2 games, we probably would have taken draws. But this game, for sure, we've been on top and just not scored. That's going to be it. That's going to be it. 1-1. As I say, do you take it? It's difficult. We've not played well and we've come away with a draw. And we've got to look at the positives in that one, I think. This is how it looks for us then. We've got 1 game left this season. And if we can win it, really, if we can draw, we will be in the playoffs. We weren't going to show the game. We weren't going to do that. It was going to be these 2. And if the game happens, we will show it. You know what? We're going to have to. We're going to have to go to 1 more game. Who wants 1 more game? 1 more game. 1 more game. I like that guy. Let's do it. Tell you what, this is a playoff battle. This is a big one, you know, this Lincoln game. We could, in theory, play every single one of the playoff challenges in the last 3 games of the season. Sheffield Wednesday, Bolton, and also Lincoln. So we'll see where we land. I mean, 2 draws so far. It's going to be difficult, though, isn't it? It's going to be, and we need to beat these guys, really. Here we go. Away from home at the LNER Stadium. Here against Lincoln. Mark Kennedy's their manager. Goalkeeper Carl Rushworth. A very good goalkeeper as well. Muntsma. Yoma, Walsh, Southam, Hales, Virtue, Irahon, Ruffin. Wow, what a name. Mandriu, Diamond, and Ben House complete the Lincoln City team. But for us, it's Morosi in goal. Bennett right back. Dunkley Pennington in the middle with Nurse at left back. Reach is going to be the guy behind the striker with Leahy and Winchester playing defensive midfield. Matt Phillips right wing. Susa Bell going to be playing on the left wing today with Daniel Udo up top. Let's give it a win. Tell you what, it all rides on this. It all rides on this. They play a very defensive formation there as we play our usual formation going into this game. Bowman blocks him on the bench. Walsh on the bench as well. We're ready to change formation if we're not doing well enough. We've got the strikers on the bench to do so. Oxford United are the ones to watch, but also I suppose Barnsley are as well because their goal difference is very, very good. So it could be very tight towards the end of the game. There could be a lot of flips, a lot of turns. That's what it's all about. Kick off and let's find their formation. Let's get rid of that and let's see the league table on this one. Let's put the league table on this one and we will put the scores on this one so we can get involved in that. I should have done that before, but Oxford have got an early goal. They have got an early goal, meaning that we really can't afford to concede. Oxford are 1-0 up. It puts them level on points with us. So that's why this game now is super important as they are 1-0 up against Accrington. We will keep an eye on that one as Fleetwood take a 1-0 lead at Ipswich as they come back. Onyedema gets 1-1 in that game. Teams around us, Sheffield Wednesday are losing at the moment, but back to our game. Winchester is starting it. The first highlight of the game. We're 32 minutes into it as we come forward and hopefully can nick something going forward. Bennett, who's on a booking already. Matt Phillips got a lot of space here. What can he find? He can find a very difficult ball for Sunsol Bell. He can't deal with that one. There was not a chance for him at all. Back again. Leahy in the middle here. Going into Winchester and Udo. Udo out to Bennett on the right-hand side. We found a lot of space on the right-hand side so far, but Bennett on a booking is not really what I want to see. But I do want to see him cross it in like that. Phillips, oh, he's got a score. Bolton losing as well. I can see there. Bolton are losing. Leahy is struggling as well. We need to keep it like this, really. Kick off the second half. And Leahy is struggling. Leahy will have to come off very, very shortly, I think. I don't want him to get injured, so I'm going to take him off. As we're doing this, you can see, and I will be bringing on Killian Phillips for him. Winchester on a booking as well. Too many players on a booking. That is an absolute lofty ball out to Nurse. Knocks it in. Go! Go! Reach! Adam Reach has put us 1-0 up against Lincoln, guys. And this could be the moment. This could be the playoff sealed if we could just hold out. Great. Well, I say great ball from Winchester. It's an absolute horrendous ball, but it made its way to Nurse, who put in a volleyed cross. And what a finish from Adam Reach. As I say, January signing, come in and he's done his business there. Yes, I will still proceed. That actually knocks Lincoln out of the playoffs. So they're going to be coming at us pretty hard, you would expect, in this in the remaining parts of the game. They've gone it long. Pennington heading it away. We're going to be making a sub shortly. Trying to probably figure out how to do it tactically. As Walsh has it on the left-hand side. Crosses it in. It's gone over Diamond. But it's at Monsma. He's gone backwards. And it's gone long over the top. Nurse doesn't need to head it first time. He does anyway. Controlling it. Looking for a pass. Morosi is not the pass we often like to see. But we worked our way out of the danger zone as we come forward with Bennett. Just keep going, Bennett. Just keep going, Bennett. Don't even think about it. As Phillips knocks it back to the other Phillips. It was Matt to Killian. This is a long highlight. Nurse. We've seen him assist once already. Another one would be beautiful right now. Reach. Oh, boys. Pack your bags. We're going to the playoffs. Here we go. Shrewsbury Town are back in the playoffs. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What a ball in from Nurse. I wasn't sure whether to play Nurse today as well. And Adam Reach. He's when he's needed. He steps up. That's the kind of player he is. A raft of changes have been made. Blocks and Bowman on. We've gone 2 up front for the end of the game. Walsh is on as well. And, just ticking away the time as it looks pretty good for us. Oxford 1-0 up still in their game against Accrington. We should put them into the playoffs, but it looks like we're already there. We're going to have one more highlight before the end of the game, just so we can bask in our glory of getting to the playoffs. Not expected, well, I say bask in the glory. We might concede very late on to Lincoln, but with 10 seconds to go, 1 goal is not going to be enough for them. As Cassidy off the bar, cleared by Bennett, and that will be that. We are in to the playoffs. Guys, we have another. This season is not over yet. As Walsh comes forward, actually, it's really not over yet. Here we go. And don't get sent off, whoever that is. It's just a chat, is it? Just a chat and a free kick on the edge of the box to Lincoln. But it's already over for them. They know it, as they've got a free kick on the edge here. Edwards, great last name. Crosses it in, and it's gone wide from Jules. And that is it. Surely that's it, ref. It is it. We're in the playoffs, boys. We've done it. Well done to every single one of those. But again, very good defensive display. You know that's what we love. So next time we'll be coming back for not only one Dale derby, we'll be coming back for 2 Dale derbies, because Sheffield Wednesday versus Shrewsbury are the semi-finals of the League One playoffs. We will be coming back for that next week. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for waiting and hanging around for me to come back. It means so much. Get down there in the comments. Say a big hello. Say thank you. Put a like on it. Do all the beautiful stuff. We'll see you next week. Toodle pip.